All right, so I'm gonna do this video outside, walking a little bit, taking my dog Luna for a quick walk. All right, this video is to encourage you. I'm out here walking, and one of the things that hit me is sometimes we need a little bit of encouragement. And maybe you need that tonight. Honestly, I needed it tonight, and I didn't get it from myself. I didn't get it from another person. I got it from God. I was listening to a really old singer. His name is Steve Green. And by old, I don't mean classics. I mean when I was a kid, I listened to him a little bit. That was I think it was my first CD I got from him. First CD I've ever bought was from him, Steve Green. Anyway, the joy doesn't come from anyone else but the Lord. Maybe you don't agree with that. Maybe you don't. Maybe that repels you. I hope you reconsider. Maybe it encourages you. But the joy is not going to come from getting a better career, getting a little better of a course to take care of, getting a little better of an income, getting an immensely bigger income. It's not going to come from that. The joy does not come from all of that. And the joy has to come from someone much greater. Excuse my spinning while I untangle. You know, I remember when I first got my very first tech job, and it was in web development. And the thing was, when I got my first paycheck, a lot of things changed in my life. But one thing that didn't change was the need for happiness, because as soon as I got my first tech job, I had stress that I'd never had before. And that's what's going to happen to you when you level up. If you don't have a foundation in joy outside of tech, outside of your career, then tech and your leveled up career is not going to give it to you, because with your new income comes new challenges. And with your new income comes more stress. If you don't have a way to handle that, then you're not going to do well. You know, a few years ago, I helped someone who'd been out of development, game development for a few years and couldn't get back in. And I was honored to bring him some more encouragement to the point where he pushed forward and got back in. But as soon as he got in, within 6 months, he was reaching out again because he knew he had to level up even more. He had learned the key to leveling up. And that's what I hope that all my clients do. Excuse me. And I hope that you do. The key to leveling up, it's not just how to get one job. It's how to become the type of person that can continuously level up and gain the next job and gain the next skill and gain the next raise, because you've learned how to give value to the marketplace. It's not that you become the type of person who can just get a job and switch careers. The key is to become the type of person who can do it whenever you want. And that comes from a foundation of having every day, it's going to be okay. Today, it's going to be okay. What can I do better? Tomorrow, it's going to be okay. What can I do better? And so every day becomes leveling up and increasing the statistics on your KPI. That's the only way you can proceed. You know, I had another client who I was very honored to help get into a tech career, and he came from a different place. He came from a place not of any tech before. He had been doing a little bit of web design by himself, but the thing is, he had something in his background, and namely on his record, that prohibited him from getting common jobs. And I was honored to be able to just encourage him to look elsewhere and look into certain different places that might accept someone with a background like his. And he did that, and he leveled up. And I'm pretty sure that it changed his income and his ability to spend time with his family. But I'll say his joy, I know personally, did not come from getting into that tech job. He didn't just fold. He kept going. His joy came from something greater. And that was so big of a joy, so big of a foundation, that he was able to, that was the reason he was able to switch. He didn't give up hope because his hope was in something greater. So let me just ask you and plead with you. First of all, it's going to be okay. Today is going to be okay. If you don't get your tech job today, it's not game over. I know that for a fact because I've been in and out of tech jobs for 15 years. It's going to be okay. And I got to wrap this up. And second of all, find your joy outside of tech and getting that dream job, because the dream job will only lead to more stress unless you can figure out a way to ground yourself in a joy that's bigger. So that's what I got for you tonight. It's a little different. It's not with any tech specifics, but I can tell you right now, the reason I'm in tech today is because I found something greater that can ground me and a foundation more secure. And I put my hope alone in Jesus Christ. And that's the reason that I can keep pushing on and have a smile today. Because it was kind of a hard day, but I was reminded, thank you, Steve Green, reminding me of the joy I can have in him. All right, I hope you have a great rest of the day. Like it if you like this, and I'll put out more like it. Bye.